Understanding defensive stance, a deep dive into language and context. Hello everyone, and welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating phrase, defensive stance. This term is not only interesting in its literal meaning, but it also carries significant metaphorical weight in various contexts. Whether you're a language enthusiast or just curious about English idioms, this video will give you a comprehensive understanding of defensive stance. So, let's dive in. Firstly, let's break down the literal meaning of defensive stance. The word defensive relates to defending or protecting oneself from harm. On the other hand, stance refers to the way someone stands or positions themselves. So, in a physical or literal sense, a defensive stance is a body position adopted to protect oneself, often seen in sports or martial arts. It's a posture prepared to either deflect an attack or to quickly respond to one. Now, let's explore the metaphorical use of defensive stance in everyday language. This phrase is often used to describe someone's attitude or approach in a non-physical confrontation. When a person takes a defensive stance in a conversation, it means they are preparing to defend their views, beliefs, or actions. This can be seen in debates, arguments, or even in casual discussions where someone feels the need to protect their standpoint. To better understand how defensive stance is used, let's look at some examples. 1. In a debate, when challenged, she took a defensive stance, ready to refute any opposing arguments. 2. In personal relationships, he adopted a defensive stance when his decisions were questioned by his family. 3. In professional settings, the manager's defensive stance during the meeting indicated his strong commitment to his strategy. These examples show how defensive stance can be applied in various scenarios, highlighting its versatility as a phrase. The phrase also carries certain cultural and emotional implications. Taking a defensive stance might be perceived differently depending on the cultural context. In some cultures, it's seen as a sign of strength, while in others, it might be viewed as being closed-minded. Emotionally, a person in a defensive stance might be feeling threatened, anxious, or determined to uphold their beliefs. In summary, defensive stance is a multifaceted phrase with both literal and metaphorical meanings. Understanding this phrase enriches your comprehension of the English language and its nuances. We hope this video has been enlightening and adds value to your journey in mastering English. Remember, language is not just about words. It's about context, culture, and communication. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.